and gentlemen, it's never easy. Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Phillies Stats Video Crash recapping tonight's game between the Philadelphia Phillies and the San Diego Padres as the Phillies defeat the Padres by a final score of 4-3. And this game should have ended in the top of the ninth inning. And it shouldn't have gone into extras, right? I mean, the bullpen blows it yet again, ladies and gentlemen, yet again. It happens again. I guess before getting this video, please subscribe if you haven't done it yet. Please notification bell. Please like this video, comment on this video, share this video, and let's get into this. I am so tired of this bullpen being so terrible. I am just sick and tired of it, ladies and gentlemen. I just really am. I understand a win is a win, but you might as well go back and click the replay button of previous videos because the same thing just keeps on happening every single day. Every single day. That's not an exaggeration. That's not me being sarcastic. It is legit 100% true. Like, we are doing the same exact thing every single day. This bullpen is terrible. It is terrible. It's horrendous. It's at last year's level. It is at last year's level. So you can't even say it's a relevant statement to begin with, as they keep saying. To say, oh, it's better than last year. We already talked about that. I'm not even going to say that anymore because you all know how I feel. But I tell you what, it's not even bad. I mean, this is just as bad, if not worse. I mean, this is just terrible. And Jose Alvarado, I've never seen a guy that's inconsistent. And Andrew Suarez, too. I mean, what the heck, man? I mean, really. So I understand it wasn't all his fault. And everyone, I understand, believe me, I have knocked Joe Girardi a lot over the past couple of weeks. There's no question about it. I have really criticized him, and I think he deserves some criticism. But one thing I will say is look at the stuff he has to work with. I mean, it is just pathetic. I mean, as Corey Seedman said, and he made such a good point, this bullpen is so bad. I mean, it's just as bad as it was last year. It's the same outcome, but different faces. It's so true. We brought all these different guys, and it's the same outcome as we had last year. Different faces, but same outcome. It's true. It's true. Corey Seedman was right about that. I mean, it's so true. As we pick up the scoring summary, in the bottom of the first inning, J.T. Muto. A little fun on the base runner. We have second and third, nobody out. A good way to start with the ball game. And J.T. Muto grounds at the second base. He hits the ball to the right side, which he should have done. And Oduwara comes around to score. And the Phillies jump ahead first, 1-0. So you just love to see that, right? I mean, just getting the job done, right? I mean, it's not the most exciting way to win ball games, but you just get the job done any way you can and score runs. Then same inning. Now we runner at third. One out the very next batter up, Bryce Harper. Grounds out to second base, and Gene Segura comes around to score this time, and it's now 2-0 Philly. So great job right there. I mean, I'm going to say it again. It wasn't the most exciting way to get a run across the board, but you know, they're runs. I mean, they're runs. So you just get a job done any way you can. You got the ace on the mound going in this one, Zach Wheeler. It was just, he's just amazing. I mean, what can even be said at this point for Zach Wheeler? I mean, this guy is just amazing. I mean, seriously. Zach Wheeler. I mean, I tell you what. I mean, he is just, he's so good. And people still don't think he's the ace. I mean, this guy is having a great season. He's just having a great season. Then we pick it up, bottom of the fifth inning. Some little news. The Phillies have activated shortstop Didi Gregorius off of the 10-day injury list. We all know he was out with that elbow inflammation. He is back, ladies and gentlemen. So, Sir Didi coming back. Yes, indeedy, right? And we optioned Nick Maton down to AAA. I don't understand. I understand when he got sent down the first time. Yeah, he should have been because he was really cooling off. But, I mean, he was red hot. Recently. I mean, I don't understand why you sent him down like that. I just don't get it. But nevertheless, I'd much rather have Didi up here, of course. As welcome back. Ian Marzoni lines up to right field. And we all know he loves to take advantage of that short porch and right. His fifth of the season. And it's now a 3-0 Phillies lead. So welcome back, Didi Gregorius. Yes, indeedy. That's the last game he played in nearly 50 days, ladies and gentlemen. It's been that long. It's crazy. I mean, almost been 2 months since Didi Gregorius has been in this lineup. It's just been way overdue. Then top of the ninth inning, so we make things a little bit interesting as we blow another lead again, right? I mean, just like every day. As Jose Alvarado, first of all, Joe Girardi takes out Zach Wheeler. in the 8th inning after he records 2 outs, and he brings in Jose Alvarado. Why not just let him finish out the 8th? I mean, if I were in charge, I mean, his pitch count was really high, though, I will say that. Why not just let him finish out the 8th? Like, I just don't understand that. It's just the analytics, too. I mean, they call him Binder Joe for a reason. I mean, right, that was his nickname when he was with the Yankees. Time in the 9th inning, Fernando Tatis Jr. He doubles on a sharp line drive to center field. Consworth comes around to score as the Padres now get on the board now, 3-1 ball game. I was starting to feel a little bit nervous then, right? I mean, of course, this bullpen is horrendous. It is horrendous. So how can you not get nervous? This bullpen is terrible. Jose Alvarado just continues to let us down. Then the same inning, Jerison Profar doubles on a sharp ground ball to left field. Fernando Tatis Jr. and Jazz Chisholm comes around to score as the Padres tied at 3. Unbelievable. I mean, we blow. Let me get straight. Another lead. Yes. We've blown another lead, another save. I never have seen such an inept bullpen in my whole life. I mean, seriously, other than last year. I mean, it's just incompetence. It is disgraceful to watch. It is just disgraceful. I mean, you couldn't even do worse if you tried. I mean, my. I mean, this is just ridiculous. I don't even have words for it. I mean, it's just every single day. As I said in the lead-in, last video, is it Groundhog Day? I mean, every single day we see the exact same thing. And Danny Dombrowski passes on I always bring this up, passes on a legendary pitching class. He's silent. And we wonder why we are where we are. I mean, it's the same outcome, but different faces. In the words of Corey Season, that is a great way to put it. Same outcome, but different faces. Last year was the Brandon Workmans. It was the Heath Hembrees. It was the David Hale. I understand he was here this year. Now he's elected free agency. In a way, we cut him. I mean, it's just the only face that is really familiar to me is Hector Neris. I mean, Ranger Suarez got some time out of the bullpen last year. I mean, very, very briefly, but he didn't get much time. But those were the main guys last year, right? I mean, even Tommy Hunter, David Phelps, Hembree, Workman. I mean, they were all disastrous. Then in the bottom of the 10th inning, Brad Miller. He absolutely drills the ball to center field. It was called a home run. That wasn't even close to a home run. I mean, how many umpires mess up that bad? I mean, are you kidding me? When he hit it out there and he said it was a home run, I'm like, I even saw it on the TV. I'm like, it's not a home run. I didn't even review it yet. I mean, that is just absurd. The umpires messed up that much. But a win is a win. Who cares? It went down as a double, the deep center field. Andrew McCutchen came around to score the winning run. And, of course, Brad Miller did catch home plate around the bases because at that time it was called a home run, even though it wasn't even close. It wasn't like he hit out the top of the wall because there was like a little section there was a little bump, and then there was the fence, and then there was the top of the wall, and it hit off like the little section at the bottom. So it wasn't even close to being a home run. I mean, it hit off the wall, right? I mean, it was a couple feet from going out. What I mean was, it wasn't like it hit off the top of the wall. Of course, I mean, if we would have got that a couple more feet, I mean, that definitely would have been over the wall. That's what I meant. I mean, of course, it was home run distance. But what I meant was, I mean, I don't understand how they messed up that bad. I mean, that is just, I don't even understand that. That is just crazy, these umpires. And Dubois, I mean, did collect one at a leadoff spot, did score that run, which was nice. That was a good job by the Phillies there to get those runs home in the bottom of the first inning. Gene Segura with 2-hit nights tonight. He was very, very solid. And it's just shame he's missed some time with the injury because this guy would be a lock to make the All-Star team if he wasn't hurt as much as he was this year. I mean, he would. I mean, this guy's having that kind of, he's one of the most productive players that we've had in our lineup. He has just been unbelievable. How about JT Muto, though? I mean, rough 0 for 4, now batting .259. I mean, it's just, what's going on here? I mean, what is going on with JT? I mean, it's just crazy. I mean, he's in the midst of a really just treacherous slump. I mean, it's just, there's no other way to say it. Bryce Harper, also a rough performance. Did get the RBI. I mean, JT Muto and Bryce Harper did both get those RBIs and those RBI groundouts, which was nice to see. But Bryce Harper swinging, what in the world is he swinging at? I mean, you saw that slider way out of the zone. He's swinging at it, and they're throwing a changeup in the dirt. He's swinging at it. Like, man, he looked like a fool. Looked like a fool in some of these swings. I mean, even that RBI ground out he had, the pitch was like up here, and he swings at it. It was almost like a tomahawk chop. Like, what is he doing? Like, it just, I don't know. It just was weird. It just was weird. It's like he's was swinging down on the ball. Like, what are you doing, man? This was bizarre. I mean, he put the ball in play a lot tonight. I will say, I did hit into the shift to Manny Machado. That ball was ripped. He hit that ball really, really hard. But Rhys Hoskins, another Hills performance, average on drops to 221. Now, I heard somebody say he wasn't in the All-Star. I mean, that is just ridiculous. I mean, you really think this guy deserves to make the All-Star team? I understand, yeah, he's had a productive year at the extra base hits and the slugging, but this batting average is just treacherous. And he's not getting on base as much as he did 2 years ago. He's just not. But Didi Gregorius, welcome back from the IL, 1 for 3 with the home run. So welcome back, yes, indeedy. So I'm so glad to see him back out. I'm cooling off a little bit. Did go hitless. So I'm telling you. And Brad Miller comes off the bench and delivers the game-winning double. The home run, right? That wasn't even close to being a home run. I mean, like I said, it was home run distance. It hit the wall. You're going to talk, what's close to a home run? Is it hit off the very top of the wall. It hit off that little section at the bottom. How do the umpires mess up that bad? But you know what? Who cares? We won. Hey, we won. It doesn't matter. A win is a win. But to Zach Wheeler, this man is incredible, ladies and gentlemen. I love Zach Wheeler. This guy is just awesome. This guy, 7 2/3, 4 hits, no runs, no walks, and 9 strikeouts. And he didn't even walk about. This guy, his command's good. The fastball looks great. This guy's got it all going on. This guy locked to make the All-Star team. I think your two Phillies All-Stars are going to be Harper and definitely Wheeler. Wheeler's a lock. I think Harper's, most likely, but Wheeler is definitely a lock. So his stuff had movement on it tonight. It was good. His pitch count was quite high, but he looked good tonight, ladies and gentlemen. It's really just a shame that he didn't get the win. It's disgraceful. He deserved to get the win tonight, and it didn't deserve to go to Ranger Suarez. It just didn't. So Alvarado, it's just pathetic. It's just absolutely pathetic. 2/3 of an inning, 1 hit, 3 runs, all 3 were earned, 2 walks and 1 strikeout. You saw it. He starts with his command. This guy, he frustrates me so much. This guy frustrates me so much. Seriously, this guy is beyond frustrating to watch. So I understand he's had his ups and downs. He's had his sometimes where he's just absolutely dominant. And he's so inconsistent. The guy has so much potential. It's really, really good stuff. He just can't really seem to put it together sometimes. Ranger Suarez, also a guy that, he's been good at the Phillies bullpen this year. He has. And I'm not going to go too hard on him right there because that was an unearned run for him. Those 2 runs he allowed were unearned runs. So I'm going to give him a little bit of a break on that just because you show how good he's been. ERA is at 0.88. He's done his job. He has. He hasn't been as good as of late. But I will give him credit. But we win 4-3 against this really, really good San Diego Padres team. So for that, I'm very, very proud of this team in the fight that they put out today. Glad to see Didi Gregorius back. Take a look at some divisional scores. Oh, the Nationals lost. Oh no, the Nationals lost. It's just so sad, right? I think I'm crying. LOL. So boy, oh boy, they got beat 10-5 today. You just love to see that, right? The Marlins lose 1-0 to the Braves. So the Braves are now just 1 under 500. So they sit at 40-41. Then we got the Mets and Yankees game being postponed due to rain. I live in the South Jersey area. A lot of rain showers today. I put something on my Instagram story about it. Crazy. A lot of rain, and I didn't really see it rain anything in Philly. It's just absolutely crazy. Going in game tomorrow, 4-5 the first pitch with Phillies updates. Friend of the pod, and a guy I actually used to work with. We used to do the Phillies Fancast podcast. So back in the day, 4-5 the first pitch. Yu Darvish 7-2, they 2 for 4 ERA. He's had a good year. Going against Zach Eflin 2-6 with a 4.20 ERA. Going against the organization that he was drafted by, ladies and gentlemen. So I grew up in the California area. So guys, if you're interested in watching this video, please subscribe if you haven't done yet. Please show the notification bell. Please like this video, comment on this video, share this video. Check out the social media link. It's good section at Phillies House of Instagram. Check it out on Instagram. Call or text 267-225-2292. Email me, phillieshouse@gmail.com. 4-5 the first pitch tomorrow. Eflin Darvish. Guys, interested in watching. I'm Luke, and I'll talk to you later. Let's go, Phils. I'll see you guys.